Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Serpentine Path podcast. Here's a sneak peek of one of the exclusive extended episodes that I offer to the podcast subscribers over on the Patreon. The link is in the show notes if you would like to subscribe and enjoy. All right, everyone, so hopefully you've already had the chance to listen to the full episode, Padre de Todos, in memory of Abuelo Kerouin. That'll give you a little bit more context as to who Abuelo Kerouin was as the Taita, the leader of his people, the Kofan nation, and a little bit more about my relationship with the Abuelo and the time that we spent together, not just as he was dying, but the entirety of our relationship when he was here in living form. And as promised, I want to share a few of the stories that I mentioned. As I said, I have like 1,001 stories about Abuelo. He loved to share his stories, and I loved to hear them and just ask questions and laugh and learn. The man was 110 years old by the time that he died, and so my God, just anybody who lives 110 years would have some stories, that's for sure. But Abuelo in particular, and the life that he lived was just pretty unbelievable as someone who literally traveled like around the world as not only like someone who was seen as the authority of the medicine of Jahe, the medicine of ayahuasca, as a healer, but also as a political leader and as someone who represented not only his nation of the Kofan people, but all of the people of the region that he was the steward and guardian and protector of. So the man, he saw some shit. He really did. I can't even imagine. I really can't. So let's see. Which stories did I say I was going to share? Okay. All right. So I'll start with the story about when Abuelo was in prison, when he was taken as a prisoner of war. So essentially, all right, if you like what you hear and you want to hear more, please feel free to subscribe to the Serpentine Path Patreon, which is linked in the show notes. On the Patreon, you can also find more of my musical offerings, inspiration behind all of my songs, written pieces that accompany many of the podcast episodes, health and educational resources and recommendations, and much, much more. Your support for this project means the world. Thank you so much.